All right, hello everybody. It's always got to be something. Sorry we're a little bit late. Had a camera malfunction, who knows. All right. A little farther away than normal here. Let's see. So who do we got on today?
We've got Droop, we've got Egg, we've got TC that I know.
Hey guys.
Egg said he had to go to the cardiologist and his tests came back normal today. I'm not entirely sure what that's all about, but I am happy to hear that for sure.
Yeah, the test coming back normal part's good.
Well, he also said that he rode 50 miles to the doctor, and that calmed him right down. So I told him, wind therapy, because that'll do it.
Good. Oh, Vivian says hi. Hi, Vivian.
What's up, girl?
Droop.
Droop of Earl. Sorry, it's oldie. Oh, Egg says he has congestive heart failure.
These are not good things.
Wow. Well, I'm glad your test came back okay. Wow. I can't type.
He can hear you.
Sorry. I had a really long day. I'm glad you're okay. That's as good as it's going to get. Sorry.
Oh, goodness. All right, so let's see. What's going on with us? We were in Helen at the reunion rally last weekend. So we've got several episodes that are going to be coming out of that experience. We've got the rally itself, of course. And then we also rented a 2018 Harley Davidson lowrider, which I had never ridden before. If I ever rent a bike, I always want to get one that I've never had before. We had to rent because Alchemy is still in the shop. So that's what we did. We went up there, and so I'll be doing an episode reviewing that bike also. I can tell you right now, it's a lot smaller than I expected. It looks bigger in pictures than it actually was. So we'll be doing that. We're also going to do a review on the rental service that we used. So all of that's coming up. And we met the owner of Breezy Rider. We had dinner with him on Friday night.
His name is David.
Thursday night.
Yes.
And as soon as I get my backpack, he's going to be giving me one of his products to do a proper review for. Mm-hmm. And then I will have that episode. Now, I'm going to meet him up at Maggie Valley. We are going to go to Maggie Valley. But I do have the promo code already, in case any of y'all have even heard of or thought about the Breezy Rider. The promo code for 10% off is going to be Graybeard 2024. So, obviously you haven't seen the review yet, but if you already know the product and you want 10% off, we have a code now. Obviously that code will be around until after the review is done, which means after Maggie Valley, because I will be picking it up there at Maggie Valley. Matter of fact, he's going to use Alchemy, assuming I get her back, to display it during the rally. So that's going on. So I've been busy. And so that's what's been going on with us. Let's see.
We've got some stuff happening in the chat. We've got a couple new people from this week. We have Evil Rick.
Evil Rick.
Hold on. I'm going to call you Rick. I hope. Or Evil.
Evil squared.
We also have somebody in here that is Oki on two wheels, and Droop actually recommended the channel.
Oh, good.
So they are here because of Droop.
Good, appreciate
cool.
you.
So yeah,
Appreciate
welcome
you.
guys, welcome, and welcome to everybody else that's here regularly.
Egghead says he had to sell his Harley. What did it say? Hold on, I missed it.
Oh, you have to real quick,
Go
since you're
find it.
talking about him. This man's hold on. He had I'll read it. He said, Egg said that in the last 4 years he had a heart attack, diabetes, a bike wreck, cancer, and a stroke. And he said that he had to sell his Harleys, but it's going to take a lot more than that to take him down. So I know you've had like a busy week. This man's had a busy 4 years.
We're going to be praying for you, brother. I tell you what.
For real.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's all bad stuff.
It's like,
But
where do you go from there?
I'm glad you're okay.
Yes.
And I'm sorry you had to sell your bike. I know that sucks too. All right. So speaking of bad news and selling bikes, I'm not selling my bike. The online bike show, still haven't had a lot of people that have gone in to enter that. So it might be a wash. We may end up having to cancel it. If you guys can promote it, we can get some more people in it. Then obviously it will make for some good content. But so far, I've had a lot of people ask about it, say they were going to do things, but I think TC, you're the only one that's actually entered it. So please enter your bike. You don't have to go anywhere. You just need to take a picture of your bike to be in the online bike show and share it with other people on the social media. It sounds like, Droop, you're the guy for sharing stuff.
He gets around.
Yep. So if we can get folks to enter, then that'll be great. And we can do that. As far as Alchemy goes, the insurance company has cut checks and sent money, and the repairs are finally underway. That happened today, by the way.
Oh, yay.
Now, there are a lot of items that are getting replaced that I don't necessarily think need to be replaced. But since I'm not the one paying for it, I'm going to let them replace them. Which means I will have lots of used parts that are perfectly fine that I will, go to a swap meet or sell on eBay or something. So if you know anybody that has a 2014 Road King that might need some parts, I might have a lot of stuff for him pretty soon. Because one of the things that and I'll do an episode about this too, but one of the things that Harley does, if they are repairing something, especially for an insurance claim, if there's a scratch on the paint, they don't repaint it. They just get a whole new tank or a whole new fender or a whole new whatever. That's their thing, and the insurance companies let them do that. So that's what's going on with the bike. For those of you that don't know, if anybody doesn't know, Alchemy is my 2014 Road King, and she had an accident going down to Leesburg, and so that's what's going on with her. We got anything else going on in the chats?
Yeah, we've got, let's see, Okie on Two Wheels. We also have Tiger Ward is another person that is here today.
Hello, Tiger.
And Droop actually says, was it Droop? Hold on. La. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Droop entered his bike.
Oh,
and
good.
He thought he did it right.
Good.
So we have to make sure that he did it right.
I will check right now. Hold on.
And Droop and hold on.
He says he will check right now.
Droop and Tiger Ward are asking each other if they are going to Tazewell this weekend. And then Tiger is asking Droop if they're going to the back of the Dragon Saturday or Sunday. They'll have the stunt bikes this weekend.
Oh.
And Egg says, I share way too much, LOL. I just feel comfortable with this group.
Hey, it's all good.
We love you. And
all
we care
good.
about you. We care about your heart. And everything. Your bikes. Your diabetes. Everything. We just want you to be well, Ryder. Be well.
Okay, so I have a trike. Is that you, Droop? Lagatha? Tell me that's named after the Viking show.
Ray will be at Fury Fest down in Falcon's Fury tomorrow and Saturday.
All right. Yes. Fury Fest is going on this
Drew
weekend.
says he has a 2019 Road King black and gold.
Yeah, that's me.
Droop says no.
No, that's what he does. He does too.
You don't have a 2019. He has a 2019.
And it's not gold; it's copper. But wow. Okay.
No, you said this.
Yeah. I don't see your bike, dude. I see a trike, and then I see
a trike named Lagatha.
Yep, and then I see obviously Alchemy's there, and then we have the Indian that's TC's. Go ahead and try to enter it again, and if you have any issues, go ahead and email me, and we'll figure that out. Email me at info@graybeardbiker.com, and we'll figure it out offline. But it should be working just fine. So go ahead and try to do it again, and we'll go from there. All right, so talking about things that are going on this weekend, there's 4 different rallies going on that I know of. I don't know about the thing that you're talking about at Back of the Dragon. So if you have information about that, you can put into the chat. That would be great. Kind of share that with us, and then I'll make sure to tell people as well. But what is going on that I'm aware of is the Milledgeville Thunder Rally is going on this weekend. And then the Mackinac Rally in Michigan is going on. Street Vibrations is in Nevada. And then, of course, Laconia Bike Week starts this weekend as well. So all of those things are going on this weekend. If you're in the South, the Milledgeville is the one that's closest to us here in Atlanta. It's south of Atlanta. It is in Georgia though. That one is a 21 and up event, and it has a Burnout Pit, Bike Games, Barbie Jeep Racing. That's that one. Mm-hmm. So that's going on. One of our subscribers is doing a big thing with the Mackinac Rally, Ride with Purpose. He keeps putting stuff out about that, so I believe he's going to be involved in that rally. So if you're going to that one, say hello to him. The one in Nevada, don't have anything to do with. But the Laconia one, we didn't go. We're not going this year. Obviously, my bike's still in the shop. But we did go last year, which was its 100th year anniversary. This year, of course, is its 101st year anniversary. It is the oldest rally in the United States. That is its claim to fame. So we did a whole series on it last year. I think there's 4 parts to it. So if you or someone you know is heading up that way, we have a whole series so they can kind of know what they're going to expect up there. We had a really good time. We try to do one event that's far away every year. That's the one that we did last year because it's quite a haul from Atlanta. Now we ended up going all the way up to Maine, which was cool. Just to say that we'd been up there, you know.
It was beautiful. So
yeah, it was pretty cool. There's several hot spots up there. There's Weirs Beach, which is the main place. There's also the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. There's the Harley Davidson dealership. And then the Broken Spoke Saloon has been replaced by High Octane Saloon. Now, it's owned by the same family, and I believe it's on the same property or right next door to where Broken Spoke was or something. I don't know why they stopped with the Broken Spoke name, except for the fact that there's other people in the country that are also called Broken Spoke Saloon. So that is a hot spot to go to. Bentley's up in Maine is famous as well. We went up there. They had a bike show up there. And then there's something called Motorcycle Nirvana, which I didn't know anything about. But evidently it's a place where people can go camping and be right in the center of all the motorcycle racing. They have vintage racing, flat track, and something called the 99th Annual Loudon Classic. I don't know anything about that. I don't know Motorcycle Nirvana. Have any of you guys been up to Laconia? Where the new folks? Where are you guys from? Evil Rick and Okie on two wheels, and who was the other one? That's
Evil Rick.
Yep, I said
Okie
him.
on two wheels.
There was another one. Tiger.
Tiger Ward.
Yeah, guys, tell us where, or just tell everybody. Just put your city where you're from, so that we can kind of know where everybody's from. Let's see. And then next weekend is going to be Hog Rock River Rally in Caven Rock, which is a city, Caven Rock, in Illinois. That's another adult one. It's 18 and up. So that's that one. And then Motoblot is going to be June 21st. Motoblot is in Chicago. And we went to that last year. We were going to go to it this year. We are not going to it this year now. So we're not doing that. But what we are going to do, if you were on last week before last, we are going to go to the premiere of the Bikeriders movie. So the Bikeriders movie is a movie about the origin of the Outlaw Motorcycle Club. We had conversations about that on the show here recently. But we are going to go to that and do a we'll broadcast from the outside of there on that Thursday, and then it's the 21st, and then we'll also go to do a review of the movie after that. So if you guys are local, obviously not if you're far away, if you're local and you want to go to that with us, go to the Facebook group that we sponsor for people that are in the Atlanta area. It is facebook.com/group/Gwinnett Motorcycle Riders. If you go on there, that's where it's being coordinated, all the people to meet up there. If you are from around here, we're going to be at the Regal Cinema at Hamilton Mill is the one that we're going to. And I can't remember the time of the show. I think it's the one that's around 8 o'clock. It is up on that group. So if you are local and can go, that's where you would go to look at for that.
Evil Rick is near St. Louis, but across the river.
All right.
Droop is from Independence, Virginia. TC is from Leesburg. Egg is from Eufaula, Alabama.
He's not from Leesburg. He's from
Tallahassee. Right. I know that. I like reading it. Eufaula, Alabama, which I actually have a special place in my heart for because I dated a boy from Eufaula, Alabama. Before you. And Tiger Ward is from Virginia, Saltville, Virginia.
All right.
And then Okie is from Southern Oklahoma.
All right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Alabama, there is Alabama Bike Fest is I think they're doing another round.
Ray just said, "Where's Loganville?"
I think they're doing another Alabama Bama Bike Fest. I think is doing another thing coming up soon. We went to the one they did last, so we're not going to this one. But they're one of the ones that happens quarterly. And I don't know how far away that is from Eufaula either. But we did an episode on that. You may want to check it out before you go to it. It was pretty cool. People are still talking about it on YouTube. So it was a very exciting time. It's a lot better than what was it? Windy Farms.
Windy Acres
that we went to in Leesburg. So let's see what else is going on. There's Rumble Through the Valley is in Johnstown, Pennsylvania on the 22nd. So that starts then. It is its first year. We talked about this some before as well. It is there to replace Thunder in the Valley, which has been discontinued. And then we have Thunder in the Smokies, which is in Maggie Valley. So let's see here. Uh-oh, I lost me. Hold on, guys. We gotta put it back over there. Hold on.
Eufaula is cool. It's like one of those places that's like 4 hours from just about all the cool places. That's pretty cool. I've been through Eufaula, Alabama. And isn't there also, what is it, Eufaula, Oklahoma? Isn't there a Eufaula, Oklahoma? Or am I incorrect about that? Because I kept hearing someone say Eufaula, Oklahoma, and I was like, I thought that was in Alabama. And I was sure it was in Alabama. So, yeah, because I've been through Eufaula, Alabama. Okay, yeah.
All right, I'm bringing this back. We should be back here soon.
Eufaula, Alabama. Nothing sounds quite as Alabama as the word Eufaula.
Eufaula is cool.
Eufaula.
Where is my thing?
Ray said that he emailed his 2 pictures and he doesn't know if we got it yet. And I think I told him to email. Where did it go? Where did I put it? I want to make sure that I said info@graybeardbiker.com.
Yep.
Okay.
That'll work.
You make sure I spelled it right because, yeah, typing is awesome today. Yeah. All right. We'll check on that as soon as we get a chance to, okay?
All right. So Thunder in the Smokies is coming up on the 28th. That's the rally that's in Maggie Valley. We went to it last fall, I believe, so we do have an episode for it. But that's one that we are going to next. That's going to be the next big rally that we go to after the Bikeriders movie premiere. It is $25 for a weekend, $20 for Saturday only if you're going to go. It's on the weekend of the 28th. And things to do up there in Maggie Valley. There's the Wheels Through Time Motorcycle Museum. There's tons of riding to do up there. I'll go through some of that here in a minute. But they also have bike games that have cash prizes. They have bike shows that have cash prizes. Those are pretty cool. Live music. They have a group ride. They have tons of vendors, of course. So I actually really did enjoy myself up in Maggie Valley. They have some, like I said, they have some riding. I'm going to go over just the top 3 rides that they have up there. There is...
I don't know if you want to bring us... Oh, never mind.
What are you saying?
We're just nothing. It's fine. We're just a little off center on the screen, but it's completely fine. Also, real quick, since I got you paused.
Yep.
Tiger said that they sent you a picture of the event this weekend at Back of the Dragon on your Instagram page.
Okay, good.
So make sure you take a look at that.
Yep, I will check it out. All right, so top 3 rides up at Thunder of the in the Smokies. There is what's called the Best of Blue Ridge Parkway. It is a weird name, but that's literally what they call it, Best of Blue Ridge Parkway. Blue Ridge Parkway is up there, which is super cool. But this particular ride is a 43-mile section that is the best along the 491 mile ride. It is going to be the highest and the most scenic and the most overlooks of that road. And it's something that's pretty cool to do up there. It's one of the top 3. Now, the other thing that I will tell you about Blue Ridge Parkway is if you go on the group ride while you're up there, which I believe happens early on Saturday morning, you'll get to it all happens in a festival grounds, which is in a valley. But you'll get there, I believe it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Don't quote me on that, but it's early in the morning, and they take you on Blue Ridge Parkway. But they don't take you this full loop. But it's really cool. I was able to go and see it, of course, when I went last fall. Another one is the Copperhead Loop. Now, the Copperhead Loop is US 276 and North Carolina 215, which are both on their own known to be great motorcycle roads. Now, the Copperhead Loop is what kind of links them together using US 64 if you're going through Brevard. And there's lots of twisty roads, waterfalls. It also intersects with Blue Ridge Parkway at 2 different points as well. Its claim to fame, its thing that it kind of goes by, is it has 8 waterfalls in 81 miles. If you know the Tail of the Dragon, that's 113 curves in 11 miles, I think is what they say. I may have 311 curves. Recall. I can't remember, but they have a little saying that they have to. This thing it's saying is 8 waterfalls in 81 miles. We may actually try to go on that one while we are up there. And then the last of the 3 is called the Rattler. It is probably the most common loop ride that is up there. It's on North Carolina 209. It starts and ends in Junaluska. It covers about 100 miles. And it is, again, one of the best Blue Ridge Mountain riding experiences up there. There's lots of valleys. There's a good mix of different terrain, historic places to look at, great scenery, all of that good stuff. So I've never ridden that one. But it looks interesting. Now, the only thing that I can tell you trivia-wise about this one is Junaluska. That's where Camp Junaluska is where they filmed Dirty Dancing. Useless trivia. Yep, that's all I know about that.
Do you remember what they called it up there, though, in the movie? What was it?
Oh, I don't remember. Camp something.
It's going to bother me. I'm a girl. I need to know the name of the camp in the movie Dirty Dancing. If you guys know, put it in the comments. Don't Google it. Don't be that guy.
Anything else going
on? No, nothing really. They're just talking about there's 2 Eufalas. There's one in Alabama, one in Oklahoma, and they're talking
Alabama's the one I always go
Eufaula,
to.
Alabama has gators, so they win.
Yep.
And so we're joking around about it. Evil Rick says, "Watch out for highway gators. They are hell on bikes."
Oh yeah, I bet.
That's what I said. I was like, I can only imagine.
All right, then over 4th of July weekend. We'll be doing some riding out in Texas. We're going to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So if you're in Texas and you want to meet up with us, reach out to me on social media. You can comment here or email also at info@graybeardbiker.com. We're going out there that weekend. We'll be out there, I think, 4 days. I have a friend of mine that used to live here in Atlanta that moved out there, and we're going out there to see him. And we are going to be doing some riding while we're out there. He tells me how wonderful it is, and I haven't seen it. So we're going to be going out there over the July 4th weekend. The other thing going on July 4th in the motorcycle world is in Iowa. Abate is having a rally out there called the Iowa Freedom Rally that happens on the 4th. Other than that, afterwards in July the 11th, we have Gettysburg Bike Week. Then Little Sturgis is on the 17th, and then Harley Homecoming is on the 25th. And then after that, of course, is Big Sturgis. So that's what's going on in the world of rallies. Obviously, we'll talk about some of the other ones when we get a little closer to them. But that's our plans with what we're doing, going out there. Are any of you guys planning on going to any of these? Let me know in the chat here. I'm going to look at the Instagrams now.
Okie was just asking where in the Dallas-Fort Worth area we were going to be. So I told them. Yeah. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. Actually, they said Denton is about 45 minutes from me. I was gonna ask you about that since you said you were in southern Oklahoma, because I know that
it's close. It's
very close to the border. Rick even shed some light on. Do you know what highway gators actually are? You can't look at this to cheat.
No.
Okay, I didn't either. So apparently, Rick says highway gators are what truckers call the big chunks of tuber that come off big truck tires when they blow.
Oh, caps, car caps. Yep. I'll be right back. You gotta get my phone in order to check the Instagrams.
Okay. That's awesome that we're going to be close to you, Okie. Yeah, it's kind of exciting. We've been out to Texas one time, but it was
we went to Galveston.
So we were at the very tip. But actually, we went to like Houston and Galveston. So this will be our first time going up toward the northern side of Texas.
All right. We've got a couple of things.
Oh, it says the video is frozen.
Oh, of course
The video
it is.
done froze up.
Let's see. Always something. All right, I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in. Hang out. Hold on, let me put you on over here. Just whoops. Sorry about that. Still here. All right, I'm going to restart the camera. Give me just a second.
I would imagine Okie says that eastern Oklahoma and Arkansas have great roads to ride on.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, I just spelled beautiful all sorts of effed up.
Let's see.
Mountain Lake Lodges in Virginia. Yeah, then that's not it. But that's okay.
All right, the camera is still not working.
Wah wah.
All right.
Technology sucks.
I'm going to try something else here. Keep talking to them, keep them entertained.
Let's see. Droop says, like I said in the past, I've had a lot of issues with live streams, so I try to help out when I can. Yeah, actually, at the very least, you having patience with us is everything. So thanks for that. Thanks for humoring us. We don't have any techies. It's facing the wrong way, just so you know. Yeah, I would imagine riding around eastern Oklahoma and Arkansas is pretty, right? I mean, we rode around in Wisconsin, all over Wisconsin, and as beautiful as Wisconsin is, it's got shitty roads. Like, shitty.
Here we go.
Dun, 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 dun. Papa, hello, hi.
Just had to completely restart the camera for no reason, you know, little things like that. All right, so I got some Instagrams from Tiger. Let's see what that is.
Should be the
also got
event.
one from Ray.
Okay. You got to accept it probably.
Image sent and message request are covered up. Tap to see blurred image.
Ooh, did you send nudes? Please be nudes. Please be nudes.
Move messages.
Probably to your inbox. It's probably in something temporary.
All right, there it is. All right, so Back of the Dragon. OTR at Back of the Dragon, June 7th, 8th, and 9th. Motorcycle and Hot Rod Rally Brewery. Main Street Cruise In on Saturday. Stunt Show Friday and Saturday. Live music, food trucks.
Where's Back of
camping.
the Dragon?
Back of the Dragon is a road. It's up near the Tail of the Dragon.
Oh, okay. Is that in Georgia or is that in Tennessee or?
It is. I don't know what state it's in up there. It's up there near the Dragon. What city is this in? I don't remember. Let's see. He might be able to tell me. I've seen so many different things. Let's see. It's at the Tazewell Fairgrounds, wherever that is.
Tazewell, Virginia.
There you go.
Thanks, Okie.
Looks like a fun time.
Our Instagram account name is?
It is, should be Graybeard Biker. Let's see. Oh, there's more stuff I got
At
from...
Graybeard Biker here. Is that it?
Yeah, that should be it. Let's see. I've got more stuff from Ray. Let me look at it here. It's always asking me these questions. I don't know.
I think I'm at Biker Barbie Brand.
Yeah, you are. All right.
Is it Biker-Barbie Brand? Do you recall?
I don't remember, but that sounds right. All right. So, Ray, I've got your red bike here, which I can tell, but there's also a trike. Is that trike yours too? That's a nice looking trike as far as trikes go. Oh, it looks like maybe that's your wife's. See a woman riding it in the background. All right. Cool. All right, I will. If you can go ahead and fill out the questionnaire that's on graybeardbiker.com/online bike show, I think it is. That'll tell me the stuff that I need. Then I can put your pictures in. Or you can, if you want to go on there and get that information and then just email it to me or send it to me via Instagram, that's fine too. Let me see if I can tell you what those questions are. Let's see. They are... All right, so I need your YouTube handle. Wait, no, I can't get there this way. I'd have to register again, and I'm already there. I can't remember what they are. There's a whole form there. I'll try to find it and send it to you. Hey, Droop, I just got something from you as well.
I think Droops once said he emailed you too.
Okay.
Which is what you might be. Maybe you got.
I've got stuff's happening.
Yes, the Trek is his. The
trike.
Trike is his wife's.
Yep. All right. Let's see. I've got some other requests that I did not see on the Instagrams. But
are they nudes?
I don't know. They're not these guys though, so I'll talk to them later.
Yeah, you're gonna prioritize our friends in the chat here.
All right. So let's see. Droop sent me his bikes.
Ray says, "Okay, I'll do that."
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. You too, Droop, as well. I like your ride.
Which one's this one?
This is Droop's. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then he's got this one too down here as well.
So this is the black and gold one, right, Drew? Can I click on it here?
Yep. That's the gold right there.
Hey, but look at the handlebars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool black and gold bike, man.
How did... Tell me about your grips, because I can't really tell.
Droop?
Yeah, Droop. I tried to... I can't really tell what yours are. I have grips on mine. I wanted to do the ends of them copper, kind of like you have on yours, but they were plastic, and I could not get them removed from the grips in order to get them done separately, which was disappointing. Let's see. All right, cool. Very nice. Cool. Nice.
You read that? That the
did.
black and gold bike is named 13, and the red Softail is Ruby Rose.
Yep.
And I told them until we had Alchemy, Graybeard never named his bikes.
I did not.
Can you believe that? How many motorcycles have you owned in your life?
A lot.
And you've never named one.
Well, I had to wait until a name came to me, and this one made sense because of what we were doing to it. Do all of you guys name your bikes? I know the ones that just told me. But this is the first one that I've had that, it's a show bike, so I named it, of course. But it's called Alchemy because alchemy is the process of turning lead into gold, and we turned chrome into copper. That's the whole idea. So I only named her because it came to me.
TC has not named the chief.
It's the chief.
It's the chief. And Okies is Bubba Bussa. Bubba Bussa. What is it? How do you say it? And Egg says, if they make me think of a name, kind of like what you said. Ray says, question, it won't be to enter a password.
Yes, it wants you to enter a password. Yes, that's for you to choose a password. So it's not you don't have one. It wants you to make
Select one. Yeah,
so what you do is you put your YouTube handle in there twice, and then your email address, and then you choose a password. You put it in there one time, and then where it says password confirmed, that's to make sure that you have the right password. After that, it will send you a registration acceptance to your email. This makes it where people don't just randomly spam the shit out of us. So you have to jump through those hoops, and then it'll give you the link to fill out the registration form after that. So, yeah, I guess I could have made that a little more clear, but yeah, that's you choosing a password. I'll actually go in and change that. So thanks for bringing that to my attention. So I'll make sure that's there.
So you and Evil Rick have something in common. He says, he, I guess. I've had more bikes than I've got fingers and toes. Some strictly dirt, some dirt and street, and I guess would be 7 cruisers, and he's never named any of them. Tiger's bike, his name is Eleanor. Fantastic name, by the way. Egghead says his Road King was named Haga the Twisty. And then, yes, Okies was it Okies? That was Baba Busa. Hold on.
Somebody's was, yeah.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with my computer.
It's right there. Oh, no, that's TC saying it out loud because he thinks it's funny.
Okies is Baba Busa. Baba Busa!
I got my first bike when I was 5 years old. It was one of those battery-powered things from Sears because my dad used to ride. So I've been riding a really long time. But I did the whole motocross / dirt bike thing when I was young as well. Are you kidding? When I was young, I used to ride catwalks down the street. You know when I stopped doing that? When I paid for my own bike.
You're like, I don't think I want to scratch up my bike today.
I don't do all that hot riding anymore. Now I'm perfectly good with cruising slow.
Ray says that his Road King is Ruby and his wife's bike is Johnny Cash.
Nice.
Why didn't you name it June Carter? I'm just asking.
Well, maybe she named it. Maybe she likes Johnny Cash. Are you saying why didn't he name his bike that? Oh, I see.
I had an Allstate 106. Sears sold them when I was 14.
Yep.
Wow.
I had I went from that to mini bikes. I got a mini bike from Sears to, hey, I'm Gen X. Sears was a big deal. So
you used to dress up to go to Sears.
I got the mini bike I got from Sears had a lawnmower engine in it, complete with the ripcord. And then after that, I got one that was a red mini bike that was put together by somebody on their farm or something. It was homemade. It had an automatic engine, which scared my little 3rd grade self to death because I didn't know what it meant. So yeah, then after that I went to started doing motocross stuff. I had a Yamaha MX-80. So you can actually just talk to them too,
Well, I'm not interrupting you. I'm typing because you're talking. Yes. Yep. The 13 Limited is named Eleanor. Yes, I was just typing, Droop, that my parents both worked at Montgomery Ward. My mom worked in the jewelry counter and my dad worked in shoes. It was adorable. And they met and married each other. So I definitely know Montgomery Ward. My parents called it Wards.
All right. Well, let's see what else is going on in the world. That's all the content that I had prepared for you guys. So let's see.
Egg says that his first ever bike was a Ward's mini bike. And then Oki says, my very first bike was a 1984 Honda Trail 70. It had an automatic clutch with a 3-speed transmission. It was slow, but could go anywhere I wanted to go. It was awesome.
I remember the 70. I remember that. I remember that sure enough. Yeah, we used to do, I was raised on a farm. So we used to do donuts in the mud, and we'd jump stumps and all kinds of foolishness. It was a great time.
Let's see. When I was Rick says when I was 11 or 12, my dad drove OTR truck. I don't know. He had a meter-made Harley. I used to hotwire it and ride it when he was on the road. Droop says Yeah. Droop says, my first bike was a 2007 Softail Custom. The red bike in those pictures. She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I've had so many bikes I'd have to count them.
TC had a Honda 50 Mini Trail when he was 10.
Cool, yep.
That's awesome, you guys.
My one of my oldest son had a mini bike growing up, and then he had a little dirt bike as well. But the youngest one that I have now wants a dirt bike, but we live in the suburbs now, so I'm not on farmland anymore, and so he really can't get one, even though I would love for him to have one. There's nowhere for him to ride it that wouldn't get us in trouble with the neighborhood.
Egg says, I remember that first feeling of being a rebel sneaking that mini bike onto the street. Yeah, and the story that Graybeard was just saying, our youngest, actually, he's not young, he's a teenager.
He's youngest.
Well, he's our youngest, yes, but I'm saying, up until very recently, he had no interest being on the bike. He was too scared of it. It was too loud, he didn't like it. And then one day he asked if he could have a dirt bike. And we just looked at each other like, are you crazy? You're too scared to get on the Harley. You're not going to get on a dirt bike. No way. And he was like, oh, come on, Mom, And so finally I said, you know what? If you can ride on the Harley, then you can have a dirt bike. So he's like, fine, I will. I was like, oh, no. And so that day, actually, he had to run an errand. And so I said, hey, kid, you want to get on the bike and ride with him down to run this errand? He's like, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, okay. So it was like a month or two ago that he took his first ride on the back of a motorcycle, and fell in love with it like crazy. Like he's been foaming at the mouth, wanting him to drive him to school every day in it.
Yep.
So I feel like I might have to buy him a dirt bike because I told him I would. But I just might have to lie about that.
Oh, so Droop, I just got the picture of your Goldwing. I love the name. It's Lightning McQueen.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's great. I've actually never been on a Goldwing because Goldwings were made fun of a lot when I was a kid as being an old man's bike. I'm sure you've heard this before. So I've never actually been on one. I don't know that I share the same prejudice because I've never been on it, but I have obviously seen a lot of them. I love the name, though. It's cool. You have a bunch of bikes, dude. Your wife must give you free reign to do whatever you want. That's pretty cool.
Droop says, my friends and subscribers named it that on a live stream one night.
It's awesome.
That's cool.
You tell them they win a prize.
Rick says, they are made fun of, and I have an Aspencade setting in a garage and riding a Goldwing trike. Egg says, I was scared of wrecking until I wrecked, and then I was like, wait, this wasn't that bad. I'm sure it was the pain meds, but I had new parts ordered before they got me to the hospital. And then Droop says that his wife bought his Road King for him for Christmas this year.
You have an awesome wife.
What an awesome wife. She's a keeper, man.
People always ask me about when we're at a bike show, she gets down and does the bending of the knees and the cleaning of the stuff. I do the top where I don't have to bend my knees, and she does the bottom. And people always ask, how did you get your wife to do that? And I'm like, she loves the bike as much as I do.
I do. Oki said that they named my bike on a professional monkey live. That's cool. So what did you do? Like, what does that mean? Like, did you put your picture up and just let everybody in the comments name it, or how'd that happen?
Professional monkey school, though.
Yeah, I like it.
I tried to run into him at Windy Acres, and we didn't cross paths. I saw Bob and Tam, but I didn't see.
We didn't see him.
No, we didn't see him at all.
I didn't see him. Okay. Oh, he said yes, exactly. So were they naming a bunch of different bikes? That's kind of a cool live to have. Just bike naming, Let's
see.
Egg says, Droop, that's awesome. I can only get mine to give me permission to get another Harley. And Tiger said, Droop's wife is truly an awesome lady. That's awesome, you guys. Rick says, I met Pro Monkey at the St. Louis Chopper Show.
Oh, cool.
Wives are pretty awesome when they want to be.
All right, there's a couple of more rallies that I was unaware of. One is a BMW rally in Redmond, Oregon, other side of the world, and BMWs. I don't know anything about that.
The Sturgis.
Yeah, so that's in June 13th. And then June 20th, there's the Rendezvous Motorcycle Rally in Pattersonville, New York. I've never heard of that one either. And then there's June Bug Boogie in Cookeville, Tennessee. I have heard of that one. Why is that one not on my list?
Yeah, wasn't the vendor talking about that one?
Yeah, I think so. I have heard of that one before. I have to put that one on my list. Oklahoma Bike Week, Route 66 rally. That is on the 27th of June. You know, I try to be open because I don't know where everybody's going to be coming from, but I'm a little biased towards the East Coast where I can actually go to things. So
where you can take off a little less time of your day job to go.
There's one coming up in Durango, Colorado. I'm not going to be out there. You know.
Well, it sounds cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Durango. I bet that's beautiful riding. I don't know, just by the name.
Well, there's was it Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, I think it's called, in Arkansas, which is pretty cool. I haven't been to that one either, but that's one of the further away ones that I want to go to. This year I want to go to Sturgis, but you know, with Sturgis you have to, that's the far away one I want to go to, but you have to have that booked up in advance, and we didn't do that, so I might not be able to go to it. So it means I gotta find another one far away to go to. What we got?
Well, they're talking about how if you ever meet Pro Monkey at a rally, you got to be careful because he likes to drink. So be prepared to kill your liver.
I've seen his live streams where that's all he does is drink.
Yeah, exactly. And Droop says he's been training his liver like that for years. Rick says he's met a bunch of these on this chat in Tennessee last year. He's going to meet a few more in West Virginia. Droop says Smokeout in Salisbury, North Carolina is a fun time, and it's in September. Smokeout. You gotta look at that. Okie says, I haven't been to the Oklahoma Bike Week, but I don't think there's much riding to do. From what I've heard about it, if you like to party, then it's right down your alley. Evo Rick says I've been to the BBB, the one you were talking about, several times before it moved, and it hasn't been since it moved. Droop says Pro Monkey and I, as well as others, will be there. Tiger says Hootenanny at Somerville, West Virginia next weekend.
Oh.
Droop says, yeah, Tennessee was a lot of fun. So.
Yeah. I always wanted to go to the Laughlin Run. That was famous. Of course, they've moved it and changed its name now. But that's one of the ones that I always wanted to go to as well. You know, there's a lot of these that you hear about that you want to go to, and you just never find time, and then they go out of business. So yeah, that one's gone. I don't know if any of y'all have been able to go to that one.
Egg says, my dream rally is Mama Tried.
I am unaware of that one.
That's a rally? I've never heard of that.
I just looked up Smoked Out and I couldn't find it.
So he said that was in, what, Tennessee, did I say? Oh, no, that Smoked Out is in Salisbury, North Carolina. So.
Well, this is trying to show everything. Let's see, events.
Mama Tried is more of a chopper show. Well, Droop is asking, Mama Tried is more of a chopper show, isn't it? So maybe that's why it's not on our radar.
Yep, Mama Tried Motorcycle Show is an indoor invitational showcase. Home built and unusual bikes from the Midwest.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Still sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Still sounds like a good time.
Okie says they went to the Spring Fling in Eureka Springs, which is about 30 minutes from Rogers, Arkansas. Just picked a direction to ride in. Eureka Springs, and you will find a great ride. And Egg says, yeah, it's a chopper show. Sounds cool, though. I like to see cool bikes.
I didn't find anything called Smoked Out, though.
They moved BBB to Rogers.
Oh, really?
And Droop says it's on his list of must-go-to events his mama tried this year.
Cool.
Yeah. We saw a really great motorcycle museum, and it wasn't a choppers, but it was custom-built bikes in the Ozarks. Remember?
Yep.
That was really cool.
Yep, Lake of the Ozark. We went there last year as well. And there was a showcase there that was awesome.
Cycle Source hosts Smoke Out. Tiger, Bedlam, and I are on Site 33. Zach, Bent Rim, is next to us, and Dark Soul is in there somewhere. Oh. Well, then.
Have any of you guys ever been to the motorcycle museum in Maggie Valley? The Wheels, I think it's Wheels Before Time. Wheels Through Time, yep.
Land Before Time?
Yeah, I don't know. It's they had the Cannonball Run last year, and it was there. Lots of old stuff in that one.
Egg says that Fuel Cleveland is a kick butt show too, with indoor round track racing.
Oh wow,
that's cool. I'm hoping to make it down there this summer, says Droop.
Cool. Yeah, it's we're gonna go to it. I didn't do. When I went in the fall, I did the whole Cannonball Run thing for the show, so I didn't go inside the museum that much. I may do that this go around instead. So I'll spend some more time in the museum getting footage of that and whatnot. So that's the plan there. All right. Well, guys, thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
And we'll be on again next Thursday.
Same bet time, different bet channel. Did you mean to do this?
What did I do? Oh, no.
Wah, wah.
What happens when you click buttons? Let me look at my calendar here. Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to Hog Rock. Hey, guys, if you are doing any of these things out on the weekend, and I've said that I'm not going to them, or I haven't mentioned that I am, if you're there and you want to take some photos, send them to me, and I'll share them with everybody in the next live. So yeah. So take some photos if you're at these ones that are happening in between. Let's see, Rumble Through the Valley, Monoblack, Thunder and the Smokies. That's the next thing we're doing. Well, besides the movie. The Republic of Texas rally is supposed to be this weekend, but I believe it's still shut down and not happening at all. Let me look that up. COVID did a number on that one.
Have y'all been to
Oklahoma might know that.
Hall Fighters in Laurel, Mississippi?
No.
And Rick says there ain't much from Hog Rock that can be put on YouTube. That sounds like bonus content.
Seen those.
For the Patreon channel.
Yeah, Republic of Texas was the biggest one in Texas, and I think I don't see anything where it says that it's going on. It shut down in 20 with COVID. Let me see.
Droop says Patreon content. I said exactly.
Yeah, I learned that from Amsoil Adams. The way to get around the YouTube police is to put it over on Patreon.
Tiger said I sent you a link to Smoke Out on Instagram.
Okay, cool. Republic of Texas Rally. I want to make sure this is still closed. Yeah, the last thing they have is 2021. It's sad too. I didn't ever get. I wanted to go to that.
Year?
No,
that was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
that's 22.
I wanted to go to it. No. We went to Galveston. That's Lone Star.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to go to Republic of Texas because I have a friend that's out there in Texas, but we didn't get to go, and now it's gone.
You'll never get to go.
Yep. SmokeOutRally.com. That should make it pretty easy to see.
I mean, he probably could have guessed that.
The original Chopper Party, September 5th and the 8th, Salisbury, North Carolina.
I think Egg left us because I think he said goodnight.
Oh, that's because I started to close out already before people started sending me stuff. Mm-hmm. It looks like an awesome show. Smokeout does. Drive-in biker movie. Roadside wet t-shirt contest. Mini bike, full costume bike race. That would be awesome. Pancake breakfast for all sinners. That's awesome. This one has personality. All right, somebody else sent me something. Let me look here. Maybe that's it here. Smokeout. There we go. And then, yep, sent to me twice. 2 different people.
It's because they just can't believe you couldn't find it.
I know, right? That's because I was looking for it under the name Smokeout Rally. I had Smokeout as 2 different words, and it's 1 word according to the website here. But it looks like fun. How far away is what?
Droop says, so warning, the wet t-shirt contest usually turns into a no t-shirt contest and pants seem to be optional.
Don't they all?
Patreon content.
Salisbury, North Carolina. Where is that? Salisbury, North Carolina is... It is north of Charlotte. I still might be able to go to that one. I'm going to put it on my list. I don't know if there's anything else conflicting with it. Let me look. Salisbury is September 5th. September 5th. Nope, that's right. That's when Thunder and the Smokies Fall happens, which I will have done already. So yeah, I might head up to that one. I'll put that one on my list for sure. Who sent that originally? Who told us about that one?
I don't know. You got that from Tiger, though, didn't you?
Yeah, maybe it was him. Thank you for letting me know that. I think I will go to it. I think I will try some.
I will try some. I don't know. I'm looking. Droop. Droop sent that.
Droop. Yeah, he sent it to me, but Tiger.
No, he's the one that originally.
Oh, he
brought it
originally
up.
did. I think Tiger sent it to me as well.
Droop says he has pictures from last year that Tiger took, and some of it is kind of wish the pants would have stayed on. Isn't that the case always?
It's like that a lot too, isn't it? Yep. We were at the Bama Bike Fest thing, and the Hollywood Knockouts were there. If you know who they are, they run the circuit doing wrestling and stuff. It was better than that. Well, I'm not going to say that. It's better than some of the ones that we've seen, which I'm not going to name.
No, Ray says he's got to go.
Yeah, we do too. All right, you guys have a good evening. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Keep it shiny side up.
Bye, guys. Bye.